O.W. Starling. Crack the seal, remove the cap, and pour your life. 1932 vintage, aged with fedora, cigar, rose, red, Walker, Johnny. Nothing to prove, pour as slow as you want. Long gone are the days of hurry, big band, double shots, back alley, breakfast at midnight, round the clock, round the bar, indigo, shotgun, shimmy, shakedown. You about the quiet, long walks, easy does it, win some, lose some, close your eyes to remember. Your old lady flirts from heaven. Her purple dress, Elizabeth Taylor wig, skin the color of buttercream. You can taste her memory. It's not that you still got it. You just know how to keep it. You know about that way back when, that way, way back when, and that not too long ago. Pour your slow song. Sip the slow motion. You, rare, reserve, live to be savor. So I'm going to get a little personal and ask a question. How many of you all remember your first kiss? Oh. Great. This is a lot of happy faces. Okay, I can get a little more personal. How many of you all remember your first French kiss? So some look a little disgruntled. So I'll just start the poem. French kiss for Kenneth. 2 weeks of boyfriend and girlfriend, a holy matrimony of young. The summer before high school gives us lukewarm days at James Park, trips to the gas station for blue Slurpees and ice cream sandwiches. Barely cracking the code of 13, we decide to honeymoon in the stairwell of his parents' apartment. Sweat and dreamsicle-tinged fingers try to find their place in all this confusion. Should I put my hands here, like the movies? Practices on pillows and back of the hand, spying on my older brother's makeout sessions, sneaking into the double-feature matinee of Indecent Proposal and Poetic Justice, determined to master Demi Moore's subtle gaze at Robert Redford, or Janet Jackson artfully sucking the lips off of Tupac. Me giggling with my girlfriends, boasting I could do that with a boy named Kenny. I talk too much. Standing between our shadows, the window lowers its sundial to give us afternoon mood lightning. Our stomachs knot together, scared to keep going, too scared to turn back now. He tries hard to be the man in all of this, but there's no man here, nor is there woman, just young, scared, and too late to turn back now. His eyes ping-pong back and forth across my face as if I were a puzzle, a riddle he's trying to solve. Don't be scared. Neither one of us can remember who said it. He closes in on me, slow motion style, just like the movies. The tips of his fingers touch my brand new hips. I, giraffe neck, lean back further and further as he comes closer and closer. His lips and objects may appear larger than they are situation. This is not like the movies. My eyes close and I try to see with my lips, waiting for the touch. We stop breathing. Mouths position into a lock. Weak knees almost make us lose our balance. My top lip waits for his bottom lip, my bottom lip quivering, chin and nose appalled, trying to stay out of the way of the close encounters. I hear our heartbeats. They jumpstart my breathing. Out of nowhere, his lips move in a drawbridge motion. My eyes pop open, stunned by the French connection. I shut them back quickly, as if I'm part of some tongue-lashing horror flick. This is not like the movies. Nice, he says. Our faces flushed and flabbergasted. I'm only capable of a cracked smile, too afraid of what may come out or in. Clammy hands interlock. We return to childhood. A playground of gawkers awaits, nosy girlfriends wanting details, boys in high-five position. I am whisked away for an emergency trip to the gas station. My mouth still clenched, while inquiring girl minds want to know. I burst into the Shell station doors, run straight to the cooler, reaching for the strongest Coca-Cola I can find. I chug my kitty absinthe, tongue-tie them with every twisted detail. My girlfriends are amused and horrified. We walk home. I'm still blushing and checking that my tongue is intact, poking it out, asking my friends if it looks different. Would you do it again? I shrug my shoulders, knowing now the power of talking too much and a slip of the tongue. Came out in this book. Since we have a musician here tonight, since we have several musicians here tonight, it seemed like a room full of music lovers. I'm going to read a music poem for one of my heroes. I have several heroes outside of my family. They include Bruce Lee, Sade, Gwendolyn Brooks, Josephine Baker, and Marvin Gaye. This is a Marvin Gaye poem. Milk and Honey. And it starts with a quote from one of his songs. Father, Father, everybody thinks we're wrong. Oh, but who are they to judge us simply because our hair is long? How shall we write your story, Marvin? Shall we begin with the tyrants and preachers who shared the same body? The ones who told you music was forbidden? How about your dreams of being an aviator who could doo-wop? Shall we go back to your sweet boy voice, lingering between needle and vinyl of Etta James and Chuck Berry records? Your 3-octave croon made women rethink their husbands, and fine rethink its definition. Our struggles became your reckoning. You rocked our heads and souls back and forth in a cradle of lyrics, asking the whole wide world, what's going on? Marvin, we can't forget your Tammy, your sweet, sweet Tammy Terrell, married only in song, gone too soon. You never got over that, Marvin. Neither did we. I know, Marvin, some stories you wish to forget. Some parts of you couldn't be saved by your mama or the music. The life you lived between the lines of darkness turned you inside out. Everyone knows the devil, Marvin, even God. Some will only remember you for your pain. Some have your tears and speak your father's name. The world hasn't changed much. We still have wars and questions. We try and hold on, play what's left of you. Marvin, Marvin, how shall we tell the story of you? Press play, press repeat, make us want to holler, right on. I love food, lots. And if You happen to be one of my Facebook friends. You know this about me. And I love to write about food. I love to take pictures of food. I love photography, so I love to take pictures of food. And because I travel so much, I feel it is my duty as a human and as a citizen of the world to eat good food and tell everybody about it. So you can go eat good food too. But I write a lot about food, and I write a lot about sex. So here's a poem of both. Two lovers and a pot of collard greens. There's a simmer in my kitchen. I crave collards, cornbread, you. Savory, slow-cooking ancestor stalks miss something southern and sacred. Your kisses season my skin. A delicious brew slow cooks between the sheets as dusk flavors the sky with darkness. Collards steam with cayenne, ham hocks, and whole Spanish onions dropped in a deep-sea pot. Aromas speak a readiness, curving a quiet language around the bed. A ritual dish holds our tribal food, scattered with black pepper and voluptuous tomatoes. We feed each other collards and kisses in bed while pot liquor absorbs the last wet morsels of cornbread. We surrender, sexual and satisfied, our fingers licked slow tuck themselves between full bodies, feasting on the night's heat. I'm going to do one more food poem. Food poem is okay? One more food poem? Yeah. So, since I'm in Chicago, one of the things, we have a lot of different foods that we're known for. Pizza, hot dogs. But my personal favorite is the Italian beef sandwich. You guys have the Italian beef sandwich? Close enough? Yeah. Italian beef sandwich. Get on that if you haven't done that. And there's a huge Italian community in Chicago, and it's so funny because there's like Al's Italian beef, there's all these different beef sandwiches places. And it took me going to Rome to write this poem about Chicago-style Italian beefs. So, and they have this thing when you go in, you ask, you say, do you want it dry, wet, or dipped, sweet or hot? So sweet or hot peppers. Do you want it dipped in the gravy? Maybe we just go all out. Chicago-style Italian beef. Take a trip to Planet Southside. Stockyards of old-world chows and arrivedercis. Turn-of-the-century Italians unpack rolling pins and meat sauce. And the family secret, sotto assetti. Made under the Pope's Sunday's blessings and stone-wall kitchens of rosaries and wooden spoons. The secret sotto assetti, carried in glass jars in silk-lined suitcases across the ocean, settle into garlic-scented kitchenettes nestled in neighborhoods hidden in the south and west crevices of a big-shouldered city. Big hip beef spiced with Mama Francesca's pepper flakes or Mama Louisa's garlic mix, slow roasting, don't rush it. You have time, go make love. Carry out a vendetta, pour the spumante. Write to the ones still walking the Colosseum streets and tell them of this young country, only a few hundred years old. This Midwestern place of wind, wide lake, and white lightning, tell them this is home now. Razor the beef into whispers, cascading into a baptism of its own broth. Get the Italian roll drunk in au jus. Pile it with beef until the wet seams start to give way. Now, the sotto assetti. Ah, the sotto assetti. We will nickname it jardiniere. This opera of peppers and pimento, carrots, cauliflower, celery, and olives, all bathing in oils and vinegars. Let it drizzle over, down, in between the beef. Slow down. Don't rush. Go make love some more. Drink more wine. Sit on your newly adopted stoop. Watch Chicago play its bluesy life. Miss the cobble streets of Rome. Let the jardiniere oil run down your arm. This is home now. You made it so. Eat and be close to God. Once again, thank you so much for having me. And I appreciate that. I'm going to close with a series of haikus. And this is haikus to the younger self. Sweet. 1. This is all you need. Passport, camera, rouge lips, money to get home. 2. Fear is a feeling. Don't let it become a way of life is too short. 3. Sex is amazing. Try everything at least once. It builds character. 4. Your body, sacred. Love flaws and the indifferent. They come in handy. 5. Jones, kiss your brother as if it will be the last. One day, it will be. 6. Good food is so chic. Good wine, bourbon, martini, well, that's just swagger. 7. Learn to change a flat. Know how to drive a stick shift. The car and the man. 8. Mom is always right, only about the stuff she knows. The rest, don't tell her.